Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are about to watch a movie we haven't seen, because that's what we do here for the most part, and we have never seen The Untouchables. Are you excited, Andrew?
You know what, Coy? Whenever I'm reacting to films with you, I feel untouchable, so I'm very excited. Yes, but I'm excited. Yes, I love me some Del Palma. You know what? One of my favorite Del Palma films, I haven't seen a ton. Snake Eyes. That's a very underrated film. It's with Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I saw that long ago.
Yes, and you know what? It doesn't have the greatest ending because the studio got cold feet at the end. They got rid of the original ending because I love the philosophical message in there that nature will wash away evil. So I like that.
I like that. Will this have a similar message? Unlikely, because crime does pay. We're excited to dive into this. I know so little that I just learned with the menu Sean Connery's in.
Damn it, they spoil things on the menu.
That ruined. I'm very excited. We were told this is a very us movie going into it. Let us know in the comments below if this is a very you movie. Let us know if you grew up with this like so many have. Brian De Palma is one of those American legends of cinema. We are going to be diving into one of the ones that apparently is a classic that we just missed. Please like this video if you enjoyed us watching it, and please send some love to Prepper. They are the unsung heroes of YouTube. Without people editing videos, you wouldn't want YouTube. It's a mess, and they make us look good. So Prepper, thank you for prepping us for greatness. Also, head on over to the Patreon if you want to see this in its full messy glory, including all of the moments where we're just staring at a screen. You can find that there. Also, you can find exclusive watch-alongs where John and Greg watch things only for the Patreon. So you get exclusive things, you get hanging on the couch vibes, you get moments of pure madness, and a lot more swearing. So if you're into the R-rated cuts, head on over there to Patreon. Without further ado, let's dive into The Untouchables in 3, 2, 1. Oh, the old logo makes me happy. I always think of Top Gun.
I was going to say.
Is that your paramount? Oh, like, I love that there's certain logos that just equate.
I think of Tom Cruise and then Top Gun right away. It's almost thinking like a Western-esque vibe with that music cue.
I love that. Like, you can actually hear the drum.
Oh, yeah.
I miss scores sounding, this sounds cheesy, but sounding like music I'd listen to versus just emotion. Like sometimes like it's actually a bop.
Yeah, no, dude, when I go to the gym, I straight up only listen to movie music.
Whoa.
Danny Elfman Radio on Pandora. It inspires you so much.
That's a vibe, man.
It inspires you so much. When you're working out, you're like, I want to be Batman. Oh, Bruce Wayne.
See, I'm aggressive metal, aggressive hip hop, but that's just so. This is a bop too.
Oh,
like
yeah,
this is great. Who wonder who did this?
I'm gonna guess Enrico Marcone. I forgot.
Oh,
that's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. I miss
Armani wardrobe. Beautiful.
Yeah. I miss when movies would show the credits before.
The whole thing, even wardrobe?
Yeah, I feel like we don't do that as much anymore. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Marconi.
I miss at the end, like it was a very 80s thing to do where they would show the cast.
Oh, alongside
their image.
We've gotten lucky. A couple of our movies have had that. David Mamet. Okay, this is a David Marconi Armani joint.
What were some films he wrote?
He's like one of the great American playwrights of the late 20th century. I was in a Mamet play. That's why I...
Oh.
That's the excitement.
I was going to say, I feel dumb for not knowing this.
You'd like Mamet. He's got like a Fincher sensibility. What a ballsy opening. Look at this image with a text block.
Yeah, and I love where the camera is located, too. It's sick.
Like, so much power in one person doing nothing. Like, I want 20 people working on me.
Which I believe appeared in a newspaper, asked why, since you are, or it would seem that you are, in effect, the mayor of Chicago, you've not simply been appointed to that position.
You know, it's touching. We laugh because it's funny, and we laugh because it's true. I'm responding to the will of the people. People are gonna drink. You know that, I know that, we all know that.
It's true.
And all this talk of bootlegging. What is bootlegging? On the boat, it's bootlegging. On Lakeshore Drive, it's hospitality.
I mean, fair.
And what of your reputation that you control your business through violence? That those that don't purchase your products are dealt with violently?
Oh.
It's all right. I grew up in a tough neighborhood, and we used to say you can get further with a kind word and a gun than you can with just a kind word. Sometimes a reputation follows you. There is violence in Chicago, of course, but not by me and not by anybody I employ, and I'll tell you why, because it's not good business.
What an opening, man. That was incredible.
That's what we're going to go with publicly. You know, I could be wrong, but I feel like the Colin Farrell look of Oswald Cobblepot goes a little bit off the Al Capone look.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
A little bit.
Man, I didn't even know De Niro was in this. That's how little I know.
I
That's
just
how
knew
I found
because
out.
they just said it in the credits.
Oh, I tried not to read the
Oh, okay.
cast. I read everyone below the line. I always like to be surprised.
I shall not look from now
Let
on.
me. Okay, now.
Green beer you're peddling just ain't any good.
But it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be bought.
That's a suit.
I'm not buying any.
A bar with no alcohol.
What do you do?
Don't worry about it, Pops. We won't come back.
Pretzels?
Peanuts?
Oh, they do have pretzels. That was just a guess. I didn't even see. I swear to God.
A pretzel bar.
Your mama well?
She has a little cold.
Oh, she does, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, that's all right, sweetie.
Did he leave something there?
Crossing the street. Let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
she's messing up a deal.
Uh-oh.
Sir, wait! You forgot
Please tell me it's not a bomb. Oh, God. No, poor little girl. Jeez.
Yeah. As soon as he turned him down, I was worried. But man, the kid. Hey, it's my birthday. But in 1930, I wasn't around yet.
Well, they're nailing the look and aesthetics of the 1930s. Is this him, Pa Kent?
Watch out for the tornado, sir.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised. Man, that's awful.
Oh.
I heard it on the radio. Now it's time to go to work and make a good first impression. I love you, Elliot.
That was interesting in that scene. You barely saw his face. You didn't hear any dialogue.
We get a hero reveal.
Yeah.
There's the hero reveal. Look at that, man. Look at that young Costner.
The federal government has inaugurated a special program to deal with the flow of illegal liquor and the violence which it creates.
Damn.
I and other agents of the Treasury will be working in conjunction with the Chicago Police and other
This is just
enforcement.
another showpiece program, you know.
Let the man talk.
What do you think about prohibition, Mr. Ness?
You drink, Mr. Ness?
Yeah, I just drank before I got here.
I'll tell you exactly how I feel about prohibition. It is the law of the land.
What special qualifications do you think you have for this job, Mr. Ness?
Do you have any political ambitions, Mr. Ness?
All right, boys, I think that'll be good.
I do like that a lot of people were against prohibition as such. I mean, should be. It's ridiculous.
Doesn't make any sense.
Let me ride along with you. Give you good play. Good
Can't
for
help
you
you.
both.
Mr. Ness, Lieutenant Alderson, the flying squad. Are you ready to meet the men?
Yes, I am.
Ready, Roo.
I know that many of you take a drink. What you've done before today is not my concern.
But after.
It's not a question of whether or not it's a harmless drink. It may very well be, but it's against the law, gentlemen. And as we are going to enforce the law, we must do first by example.
Am I supposed to root for them, Coy?
I always have a hard time with propaganda. Feel like it'll be flexible.
The Department of the Treasury has had a man undercover here for some time now. We've received word from this informant that a very large shipment of Canadian whiskey has arrived in Chicago.
The only reason I'm rooting for them is because a little girl was, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they very well established who the villains are. So, lesser of evils?
Yeah.
Treasury agent is in a gray suit with a white scarf. He is not to be arrested. I think that's about it. Are your men ready?
Yes, sir.
That's why we're the ready team. We're always ready.
The only thing I realize I know about this movie is there's a hip-hop lyric, as untouchable as Elliot Ness, and I only just put that together. That's all I know about this man.
How we doing? Okay. Part of a sandwich? Yes, thank you, sir.
These sandwiches have not been made illegal, so that's good.
Not yet.
It's
See
not
how far they
demolition.
go.
It's not Demolition Man yet.
Only Taco Bell.
I suppose we all want to do well. Yes, sir.
Aww.
That's sweet.
A message from my wife.
It's funny to see such a amiable Costner. Like, he's so magnanimous. Costner's usually stoic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just follow me.
Hope it's not another bomb.
Can't imagine living in this time of just pure crime and desperation.
Is that a camera the guy's holding?
Looks like it. Like a flashbulb.
Yeah.
God, federal officer, hands in the air. Get him up.
Get in the whip. Mr. Ness.
That's how you get shot, guy. Jeez.
Damn.
I get the big scoop and you make a big splash. Get yourself real. Let me help you.
Oof.
What do you say? Shut up.
So that's the federal agent.
Subtle.
Wow. It's a pure battering ram.
All right, now, let's do some good.
Ooh. You
A
saw
Canadian whiskey, I
yeah.
assume.
Hold it right there.
Lots of whiskey.
Blame Canada.
You're under arrest for violations of the Volstead Act.
Jeez. Gonna assume whoever's in charge of that, probably Al Capone's not gonna be happy.
Yeah, and that'll escalate things against the cops, I assume.
Let him through here. You want to take your picture? Take it now. You ready?
Ready.
Nothing in it. They knew we were coming. As soon as your office got involved, my office. You're working with scum like Wirtz and Ramirez.
But the real version. Oh, is it really? Canadian umbrellas?
Get out of here.
Tear the place apart.
That's an embarrassing picture.
The pair of photos, the reveal.
Ugh.
Christ.
Damn. All right, who's the inside mole here?
Yeah, who sent the bad intel?
I mean, I got to imagine Al Capone's probably, with the money he's got a lot of inside guys.
And how long? He had like a 10-year, 20-year empire. He had like a, I mean, the probation wasn't that long, but his run was long.
Yeah.
The umbrella photo.
Ugh. That was embarrassing.
And no one's team prohibition really, so like it would be so fun to run that. Like the joy people would have in him failing. Like there'd be an instinct to push it.
Again, if there's no violence and that little girl hadn't gotten hurt.
Yeah. Right. That's why they had to do that. They had to give us an egregious opening because otherwise the audience is like,
yeah, because
well,
yeah. And I'm not an alcoholic per se, but I'm like, can't force people not to do that. Like,
and tax dollars going towards busting booze is like
come on.
Oh, and now that note would feel
like I'm so ashamed of myself. Hey,
there he is.
What do you think you're doing?
Littering.
Want to throw your garbage? Put it in the goddamn trash basket.
Do you have more important things to do?
Yeah, but I'm not doing them right now. We understand each other.
Must have been so much fun for a young Costner to be with Connery.
Yeah.
Okay, pal, why the Mahaska? Are you packing the gun?
I'm a treasury officer.
All right, just remember what we talked about now.
What the hell kind of police you have in this goddamn city, huh? What do they teach you? You just turned your back on an armed man.
You're a treasury officer.
Yeah, how do you know that? I just told you I was.
Who would claim to be that who was not?
That's great. What a good character introduction.
What's your name and unit?
The names, I'll let him say it.
It's right here. You got a beef, what is it?
How did you know I had a gun?
What do you want, a free lesson in police work?
No.
Are you okay, pal?
I had a rough day on the job.
Yeah, it's a good scene establishing his naivete and his like authority.
Are you going home now?
I was about to.
Well then, you just fulfilled the first rule of law enforcement. Make sure when your shift is over, you go home alive.
That's a good rule. I like that one.
Here endeth the lesson.
Oh, God.
And the newspaper was everything then. Like,
yeah.
Radio and newspapers all you had.
That's their social media back then.
Yeah. So you're on the front page. That's everywhere. It's crazy this was 100 years ago almost. Insane. We're as close to 2030 as 2020 in 6 months.
That's insane.
Uncomfortable.
That felt like a lifetime ago.
Mm-hmm. And also yesterday.
Yeah, true.
Got $100,000 there, 40 barrels. Make sure there are no empty. Give you the ledger. Everything is in the book. 55 gallons to a barrel.
Got a system here.
There's a certain note a sax can hit that sounds like organized crime.
Yeah, true.
That cadence. That's an office. Silk sheets, breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
So he gets into the snowplow and he says, let's do some good.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And then we bust through.
Amazing.
Keep going. I want to hear.
He did make it a hero moment, which I thought was going to be. They played that well.
Do you like how they established, though, in this corrupt police department right away that this is our Commissioner Gordon / Harvey Dent?
Right.
It's like,
and he's a bit of a weenie. Like, I like that like he's such a do-gooder.
Sheesh. It rains, it pours. Yeah, no, that's good motivation. I'm going to change the headlines on this wall.
And also that, like, over-eager talking so much that we're not used to Costner doing. It's fun to cast him as that, to make it even more, like, a lot.
Mr. Ness?
Yes?
I came here to thank you.
Is that the woman who, the little girl's mom?
My little girl that got killed with that bomb.
Ugh.
You see, it's Because I know that you have children too, and that this is real for you. And I know that you will put a stop to that. Now you do that now.
It's smart to reaffirm the cause, humanize it.
Damn, that touched me. Guessing Connery, but
Good call. He'd have a shotgun in his record player.
I'd like to talk to you. What I need is a small group of men.
I am just a poor beat cop. How can I help you?
Because you're a good cop.
How do you know that?
You told me.
that's good enough for me.
You want to stay on the beat? You do that. If you'd like to come with me, I need your help. I'm asking you for help.
I wish I'd met you 10 years and 20 pounds ago.
Hey, this will make you feel 10 years younger and 20 pounds less. Think of it that way.
If it goes well.
True.
Because he feels 10 years older.
I just think it got more important to me to stay alive. And that's why I'm walking the beat. Thank you, no.
After this, Daisy, pick up the door there, Andy. Throw it in the back seat.
Where the hell did they get that radio for?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that things used to be so ornate. I wonder if we'll shift back to that, like all this minimalism, how stark everything looks versus how lush it was.
Sound like the bear is chasing that cat all around the place.
Gen Z, those were original podcasts.
True. Very true.
We're just cycling back.
Mr. Ness?
Yes.
Oscar Wallace. I've been assigned here by the Washington Bureau.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to have you here, Mr. Wallace. Excuse me? We are a little in the dark here, but any ideas you may have?
Well, actually, yes, sir, I do. And the one that I want to try first, this. He has not filed a return since 1926.
Ooh, gonna get
the
him on his
taxes.
taxes.
A return?
Yes, sir.
What do you do at the Bureau?
Oh, I'm an accountant.
Would you excuse me? Please.
It's great that he's laughing at an accountant, as you know, makes sense for like they would, like someone in his spot thinking that's not gonna help, and us knowing that's how it does go down. Like it's a fun setup and well cast.
Hey.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
These walls are yours.
Seriously.
Good cop in a bad town.
You said you wanted to know how to get to Capone.
It's a great close-up shot.
Yeah, and they mic'd that so you can hear all the fidgeting.
He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. That's how you get Capone.
Yeesh.
You want to do that? Are you ready to do that?
I have sworn to put this man away with any and all legal means at my disposal, and I will do so.
Maybe you're gonna have to go outside the law.
Such an intense double shot. Like they filmed one with him in focus, one with him in focus, split it, but it causes this really intense.
Do you know what a blood oath is, Mr. Ness?
Yes.
Good, because you just took one.
There's a lot of influence from this film to The Dark Knight. I can feel.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that.
Now, the first thing is, who can you trust? Nobody. Because nobody wants you here.
Well, then why are you helping me?
Because I swore to uphold the law. And if you believe that, I'll tell you another.
If I can trust nobody, where are we going to get help?
Well, if you're afraid of getting a rotten apple, don't go to the barrel. Get it off the tree.
Wise words. Damn, I love Sean Connery so much in this
Yeah,
way.
it's a great character. Get it off the tree.
We need a recruit for extended duty. Now, this man is to be seconded to the Treasury Department. We have the full cooperation of the Chicago
Barry,
Police.
who is consistently the best shot of this class?
Williamson and Stone.
Good. Call them out for me, will you?
Excuse me. Are either of the men married?
No.
Long hours, tireless.
I'm loving this recruiting process.
Yeah, it's great.
Stand easy, son. I want to ask you something. Why do you want to join the force?
To protect and serve.
Please don't search for the yearbook answer, huh? Just tell me what you think.
Well, what I think?
Yeah.
I could help. Force.
You can help.
Force.
Huh?
With crime.
Almost looks like the actor was so nervous to be working with these two, which helped in the
Yeah,
scene.
I wonder if you lean in. So how do we not choose the first guy? And how do we land on Andy Garcia?
Good ass shot.
Because you need the confidence. So you show the not confidence.
Why do you want to join a force?
Protect the property and citizenry of the
Oh,
city.
please don't waste my time with that bullshit. George Stone. That's your name? What's your real name?
That is my real name.
Nah, what was it before you changed it?
Love how intuitive he is.
Yeah.
Zappi Petri.
I knew it. That's all you need. One thief on the team.
What's that you say?
Wow.
I said that you're a lying member of a no-good race.
Ooh.
Whoa.
It's much better than you stinking Irish pig.
He's Scottish, but.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, I like him too.
You just joined the Treasury Department, son.
All a test.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic recruiting scene.
What do you think?
I think there's nothing like vaudeville.
That's what I think.
Now, are you ready to go to work?
Great line.
Where are we going?
On a liquor rig. Need another man.
I found a financial disbursement pattern here which shows some irregular.
You carry a badge?
Yes?
Carry a gun.
Boy, this was the Justice League before the Justice League and the Avengers before the Avengers.
Are they a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
We haven't.
I've not seen it.
We haven't seen that. Maybe one day we'll react to it.
Follow the Connery thread.
Yeah, that was his last film, right?
Certainly a choice.
I do like Stephen Norrington, and I love 1998's
Love
Blade.
Stephen Norrington.
I love Blade.
Yeah, Blade's one of the reasons we live in this superhero age, but I love how little this guy is.
Wasn't it that he had the option, that film or Lord of the Rings?
And a cut of the back end of Lord of the Rings.
Ooh. Damn.
That and Matt Damon are the two biggest payoffs that turned down because Matt Damon was offered Avatar and back end points.
None of that. Yeah.
I think those two would have been like $500 million or something.
Whew, damn. And it's not like either of them needed the money, but damn.
I like how they're walking in order of authority. Like there's a gravitas this wide.
What are we doing here?
Liquor raid.
I love it. Sean Connery just knows.
I like how they gave the accountant a gun.
The problem is who wants to cross the Palma?
He said if you can carry a badge, you can carry a gun, and tossed him a gun.
Damn, dude, they really nailed the look down.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
You better be damn sure, Malone.
That's a stairway close. Go run back.
You're walking into a world of trouble, and there's no turning back. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Going after the mob's life savings. Things will get ugly.
Yeah.
Woo. Whoa!
Woo. The raid that wasn't the umbrellas, and it's all Connery.
All this stuff is impounded. You're all under arrest.
Hey, this isn't right. Hey, this is no good. You got a warrant.
Sure, here's my warrant.
Ooh!
What is that?
Garden with the heathen. That is my call box key, and that is St. Jude.
Santo Jude. He's a patron saint of the lost cause.
Patron saint of policeman.
Love it. Got the victory cigars.
I miss these dialogue spinning shots.
Which we got that spinning shot in The Dark Knight as well, with the three of them, just saying.
True.
Well, it's all right.
You can take the shot this time. It's okay.
I want a good one.
Actually, it's probably best not to do this. We don't want them to know, right?
I wouldn't want to be on the front page of the guys that took down that big of a bust, but that's the job, right?
Yeah.
You got to show you're succeeding.
True.
Like, this is for the mom, you know? Like, this is...
True. Yeah. True.
But I would not do this
yeah,
job.
I just wouldn't want Capone to know.
I mean, exactly. Like, this is now.
Life goes on.
Dude, he's scaring the shit out of me just looking at him.
It's fantastic.
Because you know he was holding it in that first scene when he got cut.
Yeah, the pressure.
What is that which gives me joy?
James.
Baseball.
Hey! Red Sox are my second favorite team. First Dodgers.
I accept that.
First Dodgers. I grew up here.
Man stands alone at a plate. This is the time for what?
Here's your penguin scene. Like, look at him.
That's true. It is. Now I see Colin Farrell.
There he stands alone, but in the field, part of a team. Looks, throws, catches, hustles, part of one big team.
This is how Greg talks to us at meetings. He has a baseball bat, just puts fear into us.
A lot of baseball references, a lot of violence implied. Who's getting the bat, though?
Sunny day, stands full of fans. What does he have to say? I'm going out there for myself.
I'm guessing that guy because he was at the raid.
Yep, and he's lighting the cigar, like celebrating, and he has nothing to celebrate.
Unless the team wins.
Team.
Definitely that guy.
Okay.
Just
That's how you keep your power.
My soldiers.
Oof.
damn. That score was invoking so much suspense and fear.
I love the cuts back and forth, like from them celebrating to him murdering, back to him with his family. Like all these juxtapositions are great.
I get it. He does not allow failure. There was nothing that guy could have done.
That's why you don't want to work for Capone.
4 shotguns at him, and
he was celebrating the team. He didn't do it.
Yeah.
You had a full day today, didn't you?
Yes, I certainly did.
And you still got some energy? Well, why don't you come up and brush my hair?
Whoa. Do I detect some subtext there, Coy?
I think she was landing on pretty heavy for him to not pick up for a detective.
How are we doing?
Good. I'm going to get him on his taxes, though.
Look at this. It owns Canadian Holding Company Associations, which owns, in turn, Greenlight Laundry, Midwest.
He's like, I don't give a
Like,
shit.
all right, great.
But I like how dismissive he is on something, again, that we know is...
Yeah, we know the audience gets that win.
Excuse me, Mr. Ness. Do a visit. Mr. Ness. I wonder if we could talk for a minute. John O'Shea, Alderman, 43rd Ward.
Yes, Alden.
What a face. What a caricature of, like, the big glasses, the outfit, it's great.
I came up to congratulate you on a job well done. Sure.
Did Capone send him to buy him off? Yes, he
Yep,
did.
right there.
Bribe.
That's why I love the casting and the caricature of everything.
What's that?
It's an envelope with the rubber band.
There is large and popular business, which you are causing dismay. Why don't you just cross the street and let things take their course?
Come in here, please.
Are they going to arrest this guy for a bribe?
We must agree to disagree.
You're making a mistake.
Yeah, well, I've made them before. I'm beginning to enjoy them.
You fellas are untouchable. Is that the thing?
Hey.
Hey, as untouchable as Elliot Ness.
No one can get to you?
Yeah, you tell Capone.
Hey, everyone can be gotten to.
And I'll see him in hell.
Felt like an 80-yard line.
Oh, 100%.
Hey, nice house. I said, nice house.
Oh, shit.
Little girl's having a birthday, huh?
Didn't take long.
That's the guy who left the bomb.
Man should take care. See that nothing happens to him.
Oh, my God.
What an evil-looking dude.
Yeah. Just like the evil-looking dude from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Not saying that is him, just...
Similar vibes.
Yeah.
Where's the baby?
She's upstairs, Elliot.
Fantastic little tiny pan.
De Palma really is good at suspense.
And Morricone's score.
The problem is they know the location of his house.
Yeah, that's all the threat was. Is,
Yeah.
you know.
So I would not leave them there any longer. God, the cars were such a vibe back then.
Yeah, that's so cool. Skidding to a stop on those 2-inch tires.
Where's Malone?
He's on the stakeout. He'll be right here.
Who's this guy?
He's one of the men on his list.
No.
He's all right.
Oh, he
On his
is?
list.
Oh, okay.
Drive him to the station. She'll let you know where to go when you get there.
Yes, sir.
Take off your hat. Anything happens,
Smart.
shoot first. You understand me?
Yes, Mr. Ness.
That's Mom's birthday, Dad.
Okay.
Aw. Smart setup for a cute payoff.
Yeah. Jesus. Now this got really personal. Just on top of what it was already personal with that other little girl.
Exactly, and that's why he was so invested. Is that going to be Sean Connery?
Good call.
Good.
Are you okay? Yeah, they're fine. Are you sure the cop's okay?
Well, you better be. He's my cousin.
Our concern.
I want to start taking the battle to him. I want to hurt Capone.
Well, then a Merry Christmas, because we've got some great news.
There's gonna be a huge international shipment coming through.
We got the time, place, and the whole shebang.
Damn.
Well, what are we doing standing here then?
Awesome shot.
And the music cue too at the same time.
How do you come by this information?
That's the second rule of police work. If you want to keep a secret, don't tell the boss.
Good point. More income tax
He's
evasion.
making over $3 million a year?
In 1930? Oh my God. What would you account for that now? I mean, that's
so much money.
Yeah. I mean, today that's still a good amount.
I said we can prosecute him for income tax evasion.
Try a murder for not paying his taxes?
He's so sick of this.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
I agree.
All right. How do we link him to the money?
I don't know.
It's like, dude, I started listening to you. You woke me up and you got no plan. Shit.
Again, the very Harold Ramis casting is perfect.
Yeah, no, I like that guy. Oh,
Look at this
I thought they
plane.
were on a train.
Yeah.
That was a cool reveal.
That's beautiful. See, this is what I thought the movie was. I thought it was like a Western. This is like...
Good Canadian whiskey will be met by a high-level member of the Capone organization. He will be bringing with him full payment for the shipment in cash.
Oh, you thought it was Unforgiven.
That's what I thought it was.
That's what you thought, because I heard Western. Now
we got it back.
Yes. Which I haven't seen that either. I need to watch that one.
Close enough name. I feel justified.
Yes.
We will engage from the Canadian side of the bridge.
Thus taking them by surprise from the rear. That surprise, as you very well know, Mr. Ness, is half the battle. Many things are half the battle. Losing is half the battle.
Dying in a tornado is half the battle.
According to Kevin Costner's choices.
This is the job. Don't wait for it to happen. Don't even want it to happen. Just watch what does happen.
Love how wise he is.
Are you my tutor?
You're only just realizing that? You hired him.
He gave you the first lesson on the bridge.
Yeah, from the moment you met.
Did you check it already? Yes, I did. Then leave it alone.
That's a Tommy gun, right?
I think so.
You're doing good. You're going to do just fine. Now, Wallace, are you cold?
Yes, I am a little.
Then stamp your feet. Keep you warm.
Just all sorts of wisdom back and forth.
Yeah, he's like the group leader or the group father.
I had an idea.
I love the ticking bomb of the taxes. Like, that we know makes it the only reason it says compelling. Otherwise, that character is annoying that he's interrupting police work, but instead...
For sure. Exactly. All right, let's make this deal.
If you have to fire, hold low and squeeze. And put your man down. Shoot to kill.
Let's go.
I'm excited to see Andy Garcia shoot because we saw him at the
Yeah,
range.
how good he is. I feel like that's going to be a big third act moment of
Yeah.
like badassery.
Concerned about the size of these barrels.
Malone, you and I will take the map.
What is it? Oh, the Canadian cops, they can't... What? Damn, they screwed it up.
What are you doing?
What the hell? You're going to die of something.
I love it. It always makes the best in whatever situation he's in.
Also, the line, you got to die of something, is so badass.
That's a great shot.
Oh, those trench coats.
Hi-ho, Silver, away! Nice.
We're about to get your moment.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Stone! Why'd you warn him?
Just hopefully just a flesh. Oh!
Oh, it's his moment. I like that better. We get his moment first.
Whoa! I was not expecting that.
That was awesome.
Dodge's car is better than tornadoes.
Oh, man. Elliot Ness redemption moment.
Is he heading towards the cabin?
All right.
Woo! He's a badass.
Yeah, he is.
Oh! Nice stunt.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit. Yes! I will bust you on your income taxes!
What an accountant. You need to hire this guy.
We'll get you on an audit.
Yes!
I'm with you. I would need a drink after all that.
Good man.
My heart would be racing. Just got to double check, make sure Kevin Costner or Elliot Ness is not around. Okay, take a sip.
I like how by the books he is, but how everyone else is like a little more.
Oh, he's throwing the grenade in. Sheesh. Damn. Oh.
All right, drop the gun. Put your hands in the air. You're under arrest. I said drop.
Why let him stand up?
Yeah, remember, he won't be afraid. Yeah. Gonna say, shoot to kill. You had no choice.
God, didn't you hear what I said? What are you, deaf? I had to kill him.
Would you rather it was you? Well, then you've done your duty. Go home and sleep well tonight.
I mean, tells it like it is, but also it's comforting as well.
Paternal Scottish energy.
True.
Look at this. What is this? You got a lot of money changing hands in this book. What is this, ward? Police precincts?
Oh.
I mean, that was obvious, but now to see it actually officially in the books.
In writing.
I want you to tell us which one of these entries is Al Capone.
In hell. In hell? You mucking with a G here, pal.
You're mucking with a G here, pal.
Behind
Why
bars.
don't you guys just
Ooh.
We have to have that information one way or another.
By the book with his interrogations.
Literally holding a book. I don't know. Costner here is real. I hope his arc is becoming less of a weenie.
Come on, you. On your feet. I need you to help me to translate this book, huh? And I'm not going to ask you a second time. I'm going to count to 3.
He's using a body to convince the other guy. He's gonna kill a dead man.
That's smart, but the other guy doesn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's getting him to... He's using a dead body to... Oh, genius.
All right, I'll talk. That's genius.
I mean, that's why you use Costner as a weenie to juxtapose this, but I really hope he realizes this is what it takes.
This is good cop, bad cop.
I want a complete translation of the code.
Blow that off a dead man.
You're not to approve of your methods.
But they work.
Well, you're not from Chicago.
True.
They got the whole shipment. I want that son of a bitch dead. I want him dead. I want him dead. I don't care. What am I, alone in this world? Did I ask you what you're trying to do? Did I ask you what you're trying to do?
Freaking scary.
I want you to find this Nancy boy, Elliot Ness. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his eggs.
Also a common sample. I've heard that speech in songs.
Oh.
Cool to know where it came from.
He's so serious.
Well, he's got a lot on his mind.
Like what?
Like what his name is.
See what happens when he brushes her hair, Coy?
I mean, all of a sudden, that's where babies come from.
I suppose his middle name will be Law.
I should have been here. I wanted to be.
I know.
Mrs. Ness, I think your husband just became the man who got Al Capone.
Early celebratory.
I also don't know if Elliot Ness survives this, like, in history, which is nice. Like, I know...
If convicted on all counts, Mr. Capone could have up to 28 years.
It's way too early in the movie for them to get him.
That's what I'm thinking is, like, they don't get him on this one. What's the next thing?
Call, we're gonna let it ring.
Twice.
We're gonna call from
the corner.
Anybody knocks on the door.
Come out shooting. I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Guess his shoulder's okay? Yeah. Just a flesh wound.
Breezed off.
Oh, yes. Much more diverting than accounting. All right. All the way down and no stops.
No!
Oh, crap.
I was so afraid that they gave him a cool scene to end him.
Damn it. You know what that, again, I know I keep referencing back Dark Knight. That reminded me of when they had Harvey Dent in the back of the car and then they took him off.
Oh, yeah. I'm worried for Gerald Ramis. Anything might happen.
Sorry, guys, I keep referencing Dark Knight, but that's a great movie.
Definitely got some vibes, though. I mean, I feel the influence for sure.
Oh, goodness. It's nice to be married.
You can stand the pain.
Oh, and the music is so suspenseful right now. Ugh, this does not feel like a victorious moment.
Burner, where's Mr. Wallace?
Did you see them? They just went down in the service
Eesh.
Keep an eye out at all times. You hear? Because
No.
they are going to send some.
Oh! No! Damn it, I liked him.
Yeah, he got his moment and then took the stairs.
There, let's take the stairway.
That guy's gonna have an escape plan. I mean, ugh.
This piece of crap knew about it, too.
Yeah, 100%.
Whoa. Damn.
It's an impressive shot. Like the crossover, the push, the wide. They gotta have somebody carrying this.
Yeah, the cinematography is impressive.
Wow. I was wondering why that guy's hands were so bloody, but that's more messed up than I thought.
I mean, Connery did warn them before he axed that door. He said, you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah.
It's always a crime when a young guy goes down on the lines with me. I'd hate to see it happen to someone I know. Take a day off, get out of the city for a while. You know what I mean?
Oof. Damn. Oh, shit. Is he going to the lion's den?
Wow.
I mean, he's growing a pair like you said.
Yeah, I wanted him to.
We have no Mr. Capone.
I said...
So it's gonna be like a moment of impetus, and now we're here.
My friend was killed today.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Woo!
Hey, now he does. Come out here, Capone. You want to fight? You want to fight you and me right here? That's it. Come on. Somebody, you afraid to come out from behind your men? You afraid to stand up for yourself?
You want to do it now?
Come on, you son of a bitch. What? You talk to me like that in front of my son? You and your family.
It's almost like a riff of the "You talking to me?"
So great.
You're here because you got nothing. You got nothing in court. You don't got the bookkeeper. You got nothing. Nothing. And if you were a man, you would have done it now. You don't got a thing.
Ugh.
He did get the disrespectful from his kid. That was a
Yeah.
moment. All right, see, I like that it was not an evolution. It was just a flip because of the Gerald Ramis.
Even though we know the history, it still feels like all hope is lost in the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, they do a really good job, and obviously conveying the tax thing being important, but still feeling elusive.
Tomorrow morning, the DA is going to announce that he's dropping the case.
He's going to give up.
I didn't say that. I said he will not go into court without a witness.
We have Wallace's files and the ledger.
There's a time when I think you have to cut your losses. That was everything. No, you do it however you want. I promise.
We got a ledger here listing payments. Chicago city officials. We got Al Capone, Frank Nitti, all
I
those
think that's
guys
enough
involved.
for today. Let's
yeah, I know,
meet
Mr. Ness, but
tomorrow.
if we don't
That'll
stay
do,
on top
Mr.
of these
Stone.
guys.
That'll do.
Well, I'd like to request you to stick around.
I really love this family dynamic between the group.
Mm-hmm.
It's good camaraderie.
Are we done?
Yes, I think we're done.
Saying that we sat in at a game that was above our head.
It appears so. It does appear so to Mr. Wallace.
Well, he's dead, and the DA is going to drop the case.
Damn it, man. He will not go into court without a witness, and he will not go into court without Capone's bookkeeper, Walter Payne.
And what are you prepared to do now?
What would you have me do? I have taken this as far as it can go.
Dude, took out one of your team members.
What did your wife want?
She wanted to know if I was all right. She's sitting in some room surrounded by people she doesn't know, going over kitchen color charges. Some part of the world still cares what color the kitchen is.
Get back to the DA and stall him.
Stall him with what?
Just do as I say. I think I know how to find this guy.
Walter, Al says we gotta get out of town until he can fix this subpoena thing.
Ugh.
Subal, down.
I thought they're just playing pool at
Yeah.
the police station on duty.
Yeah.
This is a place for cops.
Can we step outside?
It's all right, but I got nothing to say to you.
Where the hell are we going for a swim?
Intense lighting. That's cool.
Just need one more piece of information. I need to find that bookkeeper.
Are you crazy? I warned you to get out of town. If they knew it was me, I'm dead.
I need to find that bookkeeper. Nuts, man, you're f***ing out of your mind. My people are being killed.
Your people? We're your people!
You're my people!
Yes, we're your...
Run with the devils.
Eh.
For 10 years, I can't eat my food with the shit that's going on and say that I'm a cop.
Ah, bullshit! Look at yourself.
Go on and live the charade.
I need to know where this guy is, and I'm going to rat you out for all the shit that I know that you've done in your life, and I turn you over.
This is a dead man talking to me, Jimmy.
That's it.
You're dead.
Oh. Ooh. Good sound design
the
on that.
kidneys.
Who the hell do you think you are? I'll have your ass hanging from my flagpole in the morning.
Ooh. And that's why it's raining for this fight.
You tell me, are you going to hospital or the f***ing morgue?
I'm not going to go out on a limb. I'm not going to make a fool of...
Don't tell me, sir, about making a fool out of yourself. I have men out there risking something more than that. And I'm told that we have a lead, and we are following that lead at risk to more than our standing.
Well, tell him I know where Payne is and to meet me at my place right away.
I like the use of the theme in different tonalities at different points of the film.
Yeah.
Like it's a recognizable theme, but they play with it differently.
That's a great score.
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody messes with me, I'm gonna mess with him.
Self-defense.
Somebody steals from me, I'm gonna say you stole, not talk to him for spitting on the sidewalk. I have done nothing to hurt these people, but they're angered at me. I pray to God that if I ever had a grievance, I would have just a little more self-respect. You got an all-out prize fight, you wait till the fight's over, one guy's left standing, and that's how you know who won.
Oh, crap.
Even cooler.
Is that the bomb guy?
Yeah, this guy's everywhere.
I'm not liking the setup for this.
I love how like voyeuristic it feels, like how ominous to see in a window and have him peeking out. Like there's a cool energy to this, and how dark it's probably gonna get.
Something tells me he knows it's up. Didn't we see him have a gun and was it in the piano player or
It was
the
in the
record player?
Yeah, the shotgun.
Something tells me that might come up again.
In the bread box,
Oh,
maybe?
he's got alcohol?
Again, everyone else is like pretty flexible.
Forgot what time period we were in.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, he's pouring a drink. Oh, he's pouring a drink.
Rules for thee, but not for me, Koi.
POV from the guy coming in is fascinating, especially for this. Ooh. Man.
Come on. You're intuitive. You know something bad's coming.
Film cameras are so big. How did they shoot this?
I have no idea. Oh, he definitely just played him.
Yeah, he's luring him into...
Oh, maybe he didn't.
Maybe not.
Ah. No.
Oh, wait, it's the record player. I think he did play him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah!
Isn't that just like a wop?
A knife to a gunfight, like you said, at the top.
Brings a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah!
Yeah, but where's the other guy? The bomb guy.
Go on, get your ass out of here.
No!
Oh, man.
Gonna cut to Capone now at the play.
Oof.
Interesting shift of facial expression, crying at the play, but then happy with the news.
But still, like, yeah, that was beautiful work.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, man. Oh.
Wow. Oh. I fell for the mislead.
Yeah, me too. Something about income tax bookkeeper? I don't know.
The bookkeeper? The bookkeeper? What? The bookkeeper, he's on this train? He's on this train? What are you prepared to do?
What a heroic death. That was incredible. Again, these parallel stories where they cut back and forth is
It's extremely well edited.
a literal champagne toast to celebrate as the other guy dies.
Yeah. No, it's really well edited.
Train's leaving for Miami 12:05, Mr. Ness.
We'll be there. Bookkeeper's no good to us dead. Stone?
Yes, sir.
Damn, 2 left.
Yeah.
Not expecting that.
We still have not gotten Andy Garcia's moment, so I expect that's coming. And I don't know if Elliot Ness lives through this, so I don't know how that's going to go, which I like that I don't know the history.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I can't say that, oh, they're for sure going to keep him alive because, again, I don't know the history, so...
Yeah.
I was going to say I'd be shocked if they
And he's not Tarantino, so he's not going to change the history. We won't get the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood ending, I don't imagine.
Never seen that.
Ah, they play around with history.
I've never seen most of his films. I've only seen a few.
I'm glad I didn't say how they play around with history, so you can authentically experience it.
Yes. What? Oh, okay.
I was like, what is about to happen?
There's been a lot of misleads in this film. I'm like, I think something else is about to happen.
Yeah, I like how disconcerting a baby crying is with all these stakes, and like, who do you trust?
Well, what was his lesson? Don't trust anybody.
Mm-hmm. Especially babies.
Also, we saw too when Mr. Wallace, I believe, the accountant guy, that woman that came out gave him the flirty look.
Yeah, and then she looked knowingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust this lady.
I'm not trusting her either. Something's going on here. She's not behaving in a typical motherly fashion, it feels like. Or if she is, she's doing a weird job. Or maybe I'm being harsh on the judging.
Yeah, maybe we're just paranoid because the movie's putting us in a position of paranoia.
True.
Maybe it's this guy dressed like a mobster, see?
God, I love the costume designs
It's
in this
amazing.
movie.
His shoes are immaculate.
Yes. God, the suspense.
It's so impressive. Oh, mislead, just a guy. Just a guy in the 30s, see?
Jesus.
Just trying to get all of her luggage and stuff upstairs. I still don't know what to believe.
I really have no idea. I'm
De
lost.
Palma has worked this well.
Yes, I'm lost at this point.
Oh. Is he going to reveal his... I don't know. Now I feel bad. She's just a nice lady. I don't know. 5 minutes to spare.
Thank you so much.
I would have taken the bags and let her take the baby, but it's just me.
You're such a gentleman. It's so kind of you to
I don't trust. I don't know.
I don't trust the baby.
Yeah, it's the baby.
Oh no! These men.
Thank you enough.
Gosh dang, that was one of the best misleads I've ever seen.
That was incredible.
You're being such a good...
Aw.
Aw.
Thank you again. This is so wonderful.
Kid, why can't you walk? Damn it. Cost me this case.
What a mislead, and also the tension building.
Yes.
Here, please, let me take him from here. You've been
Oh,
such a...
there's our bookkeeper. Get him.
I'll take it from here, sir. Thank you very much for your help.
Oh, the guy he punched?
Yeah. And now the baby's literally in the middle of this. Oh.
No way you can tell from the back of his head. Come on.
He's waiting for that. Oh no. Ah.
Whoa. Epic. All right, here's our moment.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh no, the baby.
Ah. Oh my God.
Oh.
The baby. The baby. The baby. Oh.
As there's a little baby rolling down the stairs, like the crosshair, like
I feel like he's gonna get it.
I hope so.
Oh my God. Ah! Maybe not.
No, the shooting. Is he gonna get it? Who's gonna save the baby? Good God, he's gotta run into fire to, like, oh, jeez.
Oh. Ah! Jeez.
Wow.
Whoa. Woo! Thank God.
Incredible. That was awesome.
Aw. That's a great shot.
Stay there, he's all right.
I said hold it!
All right, right between the eyes. What are you prepared to do?
Is he that good a shot?
I'm not kidding, Ness. Crazy, you don't have to do this. I'll tell you what you want to know, for Christ's sake.
You got him?
Oh.
Yeah, I got him.
One! Will you stop it?
Take him.
Yeah.
2.
Right between the eyes, I think, but also that count.
There's the
Man.
there's our moment. I was not expecting this movie to be so graphically violent, but I love it.
De Palma, man.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I've only seen a few, but yeah, you're right.
I cannot get over that baby scene. I don't think I've seen a ticking bomb with a baby before.
You were in charge of disbursements for Mr. Capone?
Yes, I was.
And you personally distributed monies to Mr. Capone?
Yes, I did.
It'd be so terrifying to be in that courtroom.
Would you tell us the amounts?
In a 3-year period, I personally disbursed monies
You better get this guy witness protection.
of $1.33 million.
Oof.
I don't know where he'd be safe.
Please.
One.
Oh, he's just yawning.
Yeah, his confidence.
I don't understand it. What does Capone have?
We're nailing the lid on his coffin. He's smiling.
Like you say, he's just
The
confident.
tension though, like, and without knowing what puts him away, like I could not know.
He just feels, not to get all punny here, that he's
Untouchable.
untouchable.
Yeah, I feel like that's the message of the movie is the Untouchables, but then it reverses.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that touchable moment happened, like in real life.
But I think
message.
also, too, that these 4 guys were untouchable, that they couldn't be, bought
Yeah.
as well.
Man in the front row wearing a white suit. He's carrying a gun. I don't want this to turn into something here, so when you get him up, I'll lead you out. Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. We're actually following the law here? Yes.
He's by the book.
Could we speak to you a minute, please?
Oh, and there she is. Whoever. Oh no, is that
No,
his
that's
wife?
his wife. That's
oh, I was
Costner's
afraid
wife.
it was the
The one
woman
from the
earlier.
elevator.
Yeah, just at first glance.
Okay, empty all your pockets. On the table here, all of it.
I got a permit for that.
Fine, let's see.
What a cool shot! This aggressive up angle.
So even if you had a permit, were you just allowed to bring a gun to court like
I
that?
don't think so.
May concern please extend to the bearer, Mr. Frank Nitti, all possible
Wow.
courtesy and consideration. William Thompson, Mayor of the City of Chicago.
He's got a hall pass from the mayor.
Does
and
that
then-
have, I think that has the address
Probably.
of Sean Connery's place in that matchbook. Uh-oh. 1634
oh,
Racine?
he just picked it up. I think you're right. I think he's about to.
1634 Racine, I believe it was. What? Jeez. Well, now he knows the guy who did it.
And that's the guy that's outside his house too. I don't know if he recognizes him.
You know, I used to have a friend who lived there.
Oh. You're right. It does have that villainous look.
Yeah, well cast. Oh.
Love how it said suspenseful theme place.
Oh.
There's been a lot of bystanders in the shot in the crossfire in this film.
Yeah. I mean, it's a dangerous, dangerous time. It is kind of a Western, like the old times.
That was the first thing I said when I heard the music. I'm like, this almost feels giving me that Western
Well,
vibe.
Marconi, I think of as very Western-y.
Yeah, true.
This
Well,
is Midwestern.
yeah. A lot of, what? He did a lot of Eastwood films, right?
Yeah.
Oh! Ah!
What?
Oh!
Oh, he shot his hat.
Oh, my God.
Jeez. He shot his hat off.
There's been so many times I've been misled in this movie. Ooh. You're empty. So are you. Oh. I can't tell if he's close to the ground or like from the...
Yeah, the angle it's at.
What are you prepared to do?
Gotta take this dude out. He has
He took
threatened
out-
your
he
family.
took out your
best
friend.
friend or your cop friend.
Nobody's around. I'm not by the book now. This is
I mean,
personal.
You gotta do something.
And
here.
he took out the little girl.
Yeah. Come on.
Here's your arc, Coy.
I need it to happen.
I'm not by the book anymore. Nice close up.
Come on.
He's gonna do it. Has to.
They're holding the while. Nah.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, you should let that guy go.
That's
the move. Cut it. Let him fall to his death. Do something. He's the Joker.
Does look like it. Maybe you kick him off. I don't know.
Here I am, treasure man. Harass me. What are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. Harass me.
Oh, he's gonna let him go. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna burn you,
Dang,
buddy.
this movie keeps misleading me. I love it.
I'm gonna come see you, burn you son of a bitch, because you killed my friend.
He died like a pig.
What did you say?
I said that your friend died screaming like a stuck Irish pig. Now you think about that when I beat the rat.
Okay. Throw him off the roof. Throw him off the roof.
Hey!
Yeah! Woo! That was not the place to say those things to him. Although he felt like he was not going to do it. I get that, but maybe wait till you guys are on the ground.
I feel better about the arc. I was a little worried that he was going to end up staying squeaky clean.
What is it? What is it? That's the jury list, Mr. Ness. They've been bribed.
Yeah.
Got out of Nitti's coat.
Damn. No wonder he's so confident.
Yeah,
and
that's why he was yawning and chuckling.
This constitutes no evidence. It has no problem.
How much do you pay the judge?
I was just thinking that.
I have forsworn myself. I have broken every law I swore to defend. I have become what I beheld, and I am content that I have done right. Now that man must be stopped, and you must...
I'll be the judge of what I must do, Mr. Ness.
When Batman Begins, Bruce Wayne had evidence on the judge, and that's how they were able to uphold that. So maybe they have something on the judge? I don't know.
I love that your Batman through line is retroactively to the thing that inspired it. You're like, maybe this is what inspired that decision.
So we have Al Capone to thank for the Dark Knight trilogy. Thank you, Al Capone. What?
Interesting. I don't know what he said or did. I kind of like that we don't know.
Yeah.
That's a cool choice.
Interesting.
Just a look.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm like, damn, I kind of...
Similar to the editing earlier where it juxtaposes another vibe. Like, I really like that choice. Because then it's a reveal in the courtroom. And a courtroom is a big dramatic third act setting.
Bailiff, I want you to go next door to Judge Hoffman's court, where they've just begun hearing a divorce action. I want you to bring that jury in here.
Oh.
And take this jury to his court. Bailiff, are those instructions clear?
No, I need to pay off this jury.
Bailiff, I want you to switch the juries.
Your Honor, I object.
That's pretty smart.
What did you tell him?
I told him his name was in the ledger, too.
Oh.
His name wasn't in the ledger.
Yeah. That was smart.
What do I look like to you, huh? Do something. Do something.
Order! Your Honor, we would like to withdraw our plea of not guilty and enter a plea of guilty.
What?
Whoa.
Is that really what went down? Oh. Damn. I'm very curious if that's really what happened, or is that more Hollywoodized?
Right.
I said never stop fighting till the fight is done.
What?
You heard me, Capone. It's over.
Get out of here. You're nothing but a lot of talking a bit.
Here ended the lesson.
Here ended the lesson.
Isn't that what Connery said
on the bridge?
Oof.
Then I died horribly and alone and insane.
That's what we said. Got to change the headlines in our office. Aw, great picture. Man.
Oh.
I'm assuming he's going to keep that forever. Memento to his buddy. I got to imagine Connery was nominated for this film. He was so damn good.
He was great in this.
You even feel his presence when he's not here.
Yeah, he was definitely like the heart of it, and everything kind of rotated around him. That loss and that heroic death was incredible.
Interesting journey we've been on with Andy Garcia's character as well.
This is goodbye.
Oh, man.
Goodbye, George.
I want to thank you for this.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
I think he wanted you to have that.
You'd have wanted a cop to have.
He is out. What a cool way to show that.
Yeah. Lives on through us.
Mr. Ness, any comment for the record? The man who put Al Capone on the spot.
I just happened to be there when the wheel went round.
They say they're going to repeal prohibition. What will you do then?
Follow the law.
Have a drink?
I think I'll have a drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Called it. You called it.
Nice. Because you got to make them likable, like at the end.
Am I crazy, or does that look like the street where Batman was coming at the
Oh,
Joker?
they filmed it in
and
Chicago.
That's why I'm saying that. Sorry,
might
I get
very
it.
well
All
be.
these Dark Knight references. I can't help it. Awesome. Great movie.
Man.
It does look like the street, though.
It might be. I mean,
Yeah. That was great. That was really good.
The Untouchables. Wow.
Yes.
All right. I loved that. I definitely think that it's fun to watch a movie that inspired so many movies you love. It's very obvious Brian De Palma is a icon to hip hop because man, oh man, did I hear samples and references, and like to me that was fun because Scarface is obviously one of the most quoted songs in like all of rap, and I didn't realize just how much also The Untouchables was. It definitely was a Western in a more modern sense in a lot of ways, and that was a lot of fun.
Sure.
I love when a gangster movie feels like there's actually stakes and tension. This absolutely accomplished that. What'd you think, man?
I loved it, but first of all, if you guys are feeling untouchable, why don't you rate us on Apple or Spotify? We would so appreciate it. And also, if you want to look as cool and sexy as Coy and myself, rejectnationshop.com. I really loved it. I actually have never seen Scarface. I know, shocking. So I got to get around to that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that movie one day. But
is there anyone else on the channel that hasn't seen Scarface? I wonder.
We got
That's such a.
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
John was the only one that hadn't seen Fight Clubs. Maybe you can solo a Scarface. Like, there's some movies that might have to be solo.
Yeah, but no, I really liked it. I think you made a great point. There were definitely stakes in this because the only history I know to this is Prohibition, Al Capone, income taxes. That's literally all I knew. I didn't even know who Elliot Ness was or any of the Sean Connery's character or the other guys. So I love that they, again, having said that, I don't know what actually happened in real life with those characters and all that. So I love the stakes we got and also the amount of misleads we got in this film because I mean, just
Let's see with the baby.
Yeah, well, yeah, just from also too, not only with the baby, but like in that scene too, that was such a beautiful scene in terms of again, just paranoia and mislead all in one because I literally had no idea what was going on. I thought she was going to leave the baby there for a second.
I thought she might be evil.
Yeah, that's what exactly. I'm like, I was just so like in a suspenseful, paranoid state of mind. Like, what is going on? But again, from everything we'd gotten up to that point, like Brian De Palma just so beautifully set the mood up to that point. And I thought that the film just executed so well in that. But like you said too, great job of feeling like a Western in the 30s. You know what I mean? And I loved all the costume designs, the aesthetics, the production design, incredible. And also too, I love when we get into period pieces like this and little simple meticulous things. I love too. When it comes to the sound design, like guns firing, it actually sounds like it's from the 30s.
Yeah,
too. I'm very sticky with little things like that, and they nailed it. But yeah, I think the heart for me of this film was like you said. I loved all the performances from De Niro. He scared the shit out of me.
Dude,
by the
he
way,
was from the opening.
That opening scene again. He didn't actually physically do anything, but his prowess, you could see how much he was holding it within him. Like just when he got cut a little and the look he gave to the
finger, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like that, like knowing that less has caused more in one scene.
Yeah.
And the score keeping you tense, but also like, I love that it had a theme because a lot of movies don't have themes as strong where like you're so clearly aware of it, but how they use the theme at different junctures. And now each time they use the theme, it was to elicit a different emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I love the music in this. It was fantastic. But what I was saying was that scene, like, I thought he was going to take the, what was it, the razor?
I think the reserve to not was beautiful.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. But I thought he was just going to cut the guy in the throat or something. But yeah, I think it was just as smart to hold it in and wait for the baseball bat scene.
Yeah.
I mean,
because if he'd done it at the top, the whole movie would have just been like, oh, this violent. Someone holding back violence is so much scarier than someone being violent because then you're desensitized and then it builds instead of being like, desensitized and just experiencing it over and over again. By the time we got to the baseball bat, like I was like, oh man, a baseball bat is a symbol of the metaphor of like his speech, but it's so clearly going to be used for violence. But who?
Yeah, and to your incredible point, I was also like, because I was expecting it in that first scene, it didn't happen, and then the next scene, I was like, okay, I think he's gonna do it but then I didn't think it was gonna happen because we've seen so many misleads up to that point. But then when we saw the guy that when they had been raided, I was like, now I know it's for sure gonna happen. But again, I kept on getting
his
the
confidence
mislead.
and him smoking a cigar, the arrogance
I was like,
of it.
Okay, now it's for sure happening. But again, I just thought he was giving one of his team speeches, like we're all good, and then like, boom, now it's letting out. But that was smart of them to hold back on that. Very brilliant. He was phenomenal. I loved seeing a young Costner. It was interesting, like you said, not seeing him so stoic. I liked his arc in that. Like, and again, it was building up too with all the wise words and speeches that Sean Connery gave her.
Connery.
Yeah, that Connery gave him, like, what are you prepared? And he said that line to him quite a few times, like, what are you prepared to do? Like, if you want to deal with these guys, we're going to have to go a little bit outside the law here. You can't be by the book if we're going to take
I was so frustrated, admittedly. I was so, like, when he didn't shoot him on the edge, I was like, okay, I might be done with this character.
Yeah.
And I get by the books and all that stuff. It's just I don't identify with those choices. So it was so rewarding. And I get that's why they kept pushing the limits of the audience's, like, acceptability of him being such a squeaky clean boy. And like when the Joker, and it's funny because you were making Batman references to a movie, but I just thought he looked like the Joker. So we both have our own like narrative of Batman, but like it felt so earned because they milked it. And my only negative with the movie is there were like probably 2 extra beats of unreality in a movie that felt so grounded that I felt like we're a product of the time. And I will never judge a movie for being a product of the time, but my only negative of my experience of the film of like the scream of him rolling off the thing and there just happening to be a thing held there, that's my, like, you get one, but then when he shoots him and his hat flies off, I'm like, all right, well now, like, if it's a 1-2 punch of a little bit over the top, but again, 87. So like, I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it's like a 4. Like, this is like an American classic. But if I'm going to give a critique, it's just that there were a couple of those where I was like, okay, a little much.
Yeah.
But that's of the time.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then also too, I agree with you. I would also say too, in regards to the heart of the film, as much as I loved all the performances, it's got to be Connery. He was just the performance he gave.
I've heard the name Malone so much I had no idea, like, just in passing, and I assume this is the iconic, you know what I mean?
Oh, Malone,
like,
you're right.
That's a name in pop culture that I never...
You put it together, yeah.
Because what a performance.
Yeah, he was amazing. I just love, again, he was just basically, he was the wise member of the team, if you will, like the father of the team. And again, I love the biggest thing too with me in regards to the team, I love the family dynamic, the camaraderie. They were so good. I think all 4 characters were so perfectly perfectly casted.
The only thing I didn't love was that they kept calling him Irish and he's so clearly Scottish. And then they had an Irish cop. They cast an Irish cop to make it like, oh, they must know each other from back in the day or from the old country. And I'm like, but they don't even live near each other. They're Scottish and Irish. But, you know, what are you going to do? That said, I really do think the element of paternal energy and wisdom and all that, like, Connery is a legend of this time. And my main exposure to him is Indiana Jones and James Bond, obviously, and those things. To me, this was actually my favorite of that archetype. Obviously, he's not as paternal in Bond, but like that paternal dad energy in Indiana Jones is incredible. Like, there's a reason he's known and loved for it. But I thought here, adding that little bit of steadfastness, like he was always the guy that knew what to do, to the point of like the panning shot of he knew to reassure Andy Garcia because his overconfidence was clearly his nerves. He knew to say certain things to Costner to make sure he was ready to do anything, but then he also knew to physically encourage the stomping. And all in one scene with one pan back and forth, you got great set design, you got your wardrobe design, you got incredible performance, you got all 4 of the characters' main arc shown, and that set up an action scene that felt more deserved because then you got a badass moment from a character that you didn't think could be badass, but that Connery knew would be badass. So in one scene, you see that Connery is so wise he even knows who to tell what to, but also you get a mislead for the Andy Garcia moment that sets up later, and you get a moment that's going to set up the third act for Costner.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And
masterclass.
Absolutely. And right away from the first scene where he's on the bridge, like he captures you right away, his charisma, his charm. And I love to that freaking hysterical line he says to Kevin Costner. He's like, wait, how do you know I am who I say? No one admits to being a treasury. They're not who they
Yes.
Like, yes, I love
also
that.
just him spinning a baton is such like old-timey cop. And I don't think I've seen a baton twirl.
Yeah.
Like there's such an authority to that old-timiness that he had.
Yeah, and obviously I was saddened that he passed in the film, but I love that moment that we set up earlier, the foreshadowing for with the record player, and that he was luring. Again, that's his intuition. Obviously, he could not have had any idea that the villainous
Someone brought a gun
guy,
to a gunfight.
Yeah, exactly. We couldn't have known that, but still, I loved his character so much. And again, I love the way he worked with the group. It was just they were so good together that, again, we were so emotionally invested in all 4 of these characters that, unfortunately, when 2 of them get taken out, you know, it means something. So.
And for such limited screen time, the family of Kevin Costner reaffirming that like he's invested because of the 10-year-old dying, the scene with the kid, the baby, and then like all of those things are because he's such a family man. And I love that kind of validated his squeaky cleanness for me, but it also upped the stakes for everything because kids in danger is such a harrowing, terrifying thing.
For sure.
And then you make it a baby in a stroller. Like that whole scene was higher even than our natural instinct because Costner was the one involved.
And we saw too, just to add to your point, what happened in the first 5 minutes? A little girl got blown up. So it's like, you know that like the stakes are high and that anybody is not to get. I really wasn't trying to be untouchable. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be punny there, but I mean, the point is like anybody could get offed in the film. So the point was like including children. So like I was very fearful of his children. I was fearful of the little baby and that was going down the stairs there. I mean, so like the film had me on edge. It was a masterclass in suspense, which is what Brian De Palma does. I mean, that's why the first Mission Impossible, it's not to the same level in terms of the most recent with Christopher McQuarrie, but I still love how suspenseful that film is, and I still appreciate it so much. Having said that, this film was fantastic. I loved it so much. I agree with you on the critiques that you had as well.
They're small, but like, I just try not to be all puppy dogs and rainbows.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, we got to be honest too. But yeah, overall, fantastic film, really good. I'm gonna get to the trivia in one sec. Do you have anything else you want?
Last thought I want to share is that I really liked that every character got their payoff moment before they died. Like movies like to give that due, and that way when you get to the frame at the end, we're connected to a level that when we see the four of them, like you had a moment which felt deserved, that you're like, oh, I missed them in a way. So I thought it was really well cast, really well delivered, and definitely special.
And I'll say too, one other thing, I kind of mentioned it a little bit during the reaction. Like, yes, we know the history. Al Capone's going to get, income tax. That's how he gets busted and all that. I still thought the film did a great job of making you feel in the moment like it's helpless. How are they supposed to stop this guy? I think they captured that in a very, broad sense. Like, I don't know how they're supposed to, like, this guy is literally impossible to beat. He's got the cops paid off. He's got the jury paid off. He got the judge paid off. Like, what do you do here?
Yeah.
And like, but it makes the sense of victory all the more satisfying that when we get there, it's like, that felt impossible, but so satisfying in the end. And like you said, the two characters who we did lose, it was not in vain.
And my actual last thought, I love that, there is a sense of reverence for like gangsters and Capone and all those things. I think opening the film with violence that is unacceptable, because some violence can feel cool. There's nothing cool about blowing up a kid. So I think that it was really smart to make one of the most notorious, but also kind of revered gangsters that unlikable, even though he was played so cool. Like, De Niro did such a good job. It'd be easy to make this character too likable.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely. All right.
Trivia us.
Some trivia. Okay, an envelope is dropped on the desk of Elliot Ness in one scene. It is assumed to be a bribe, but the amount inside is never revealed. In real life, Al Capone promised Elliot Ness 2 $1,000 bills would be on his desk every Monday morning if he turned a blind eye to his bootlegging activities, an enormous amount of money back then, more than $30,000 today. Ness refused the bribe and in later years struggled with money. He died almost broke at the age of 54.
Wow.
That was a man of integrity right there.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's why they played him like that. But man, I mean, that's probably literally why he didn't do anything until that one moment. That's incredible and sad.
Yeah. Could have taken the easy way.
Could have taken.
Okay. In real life, Al Capone, knowing that killing a prohibition agent would only lead to more trouble than he or his outfit could handle, actually had a non-violence order to his men concerning the Untouchables. While Capone did repeatedly attempt to buy them off, he never once attempted to kill Elliot Ness or any of his men. You got to do that in this movie. I mean, if you don't do that, it's going to feel kind of...
Yeah, it's not... it's got to be Hollow Eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was... I mean, we were talking about that during the movie. I'm kind of curious which of the
What's
stuff is...
as much real.
Yeah. But understandable why they would go that
You're
route.
adapting Al Capone.
Yeah. Albert H. Wolf, the last survivor of the real-life Untouchables, was a consultant on the film and helped Kevin Costner with his portrayal of Elliot Ness. Cool.
Yeah, very.
Robert De Niro tracked down Al Capone's original tailors and had them make him some identical clothing for the film. That must have been interesting. Like,
wow.
Hey, it's me, Robert De Niro. Make me some tailor. I want just like Capone. No, that must have been cool to get that call. Like, sure.
Yeah, like
that.
make those outfits and Armani doing it.
Yeah, true. Interesting. I'll do a couple more. According to director Brian De Palma and producer Art Linson, in the DVD documentary, it was Sir Sean Connery's idea to film the blood oath scene between Ness and Malone in a Catholic church. Originally, it was going to take place on the street, in the same scene that follows the church scene. Connery felt that a church would be the only safe place in Chicago where the two characters would make such a commitment to fight Capone.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
I like that.
Smart choice. I like that. Robert De Niro insisted on wearing the same style of silk underwear that Al Capone wore, even though it would never be seen on camera. The producers, knowing De Niro's reputation as a method actor, said okay and gave in.
Respect.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna
be comfy.
You're not going to dog De Niro. Might as well. Brian De Palma, I did not see this movie, but Brian De Palma later modified the battle on the train sequence he planned for this film and used it later in Carlito's Way.
Oh.
I never saw that film, but I need to one day. Maybe on this show. I would love to. Andy Garcia is a Cuban portraying an Italian who's passing himself off as a non-Italian American. Okay, let's say that 10 times fast. All right, let's get to some spoilers. I'll read 2 off and we'll call it a day here, Coy. The scene in which Al Capone pulls out a baseball bat at a dinner party and suddenly beats one of his men to death is based on a true incident which happened on May 7th, 1929. 2 of Capone's most feared hitmen, Albert Anselmi and John Scalise, hatched a plot to kill Capone and take over his gang. Capone got wind of it and invited all of his associates to a dinner party, including Anselmi and Scalise. In the middle of the party, Capone pulled out a baseball bat, beat both men to death, then shot them both in the head. A conflicting version of the story has Tony Joe Batters Accardo, another Capone hitman, as the man who bludgeoned the traitors to death.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, I even said in that scene, I totally understand he doesn't tolerate failure, and they're doing a good job of emphasizing
they
that.
remixed it well.
Yeah, but totally. All right, we'll do one more. Oh, we'll go with this one because this got 371 likes, so we'll go with this. Any police officer or federal agent seen drinking alcohol on screen in this movie is killed. I did not pick up on that.
Clever.
Yeah, because we saw one of the Untouchables. He was drinking, and so did Sean
Connery
Connery drink. Oh, shit, I didn't even pick that up.
Nah, De Palma, you scallywag.
Oh, now when I rewatch it, I'm going to look for everyone who's drinking.
And you're like, oh, the Irish cop?
Dead, yes.
Excellent work, Brian De Palma and co.
And whoever picked up on that trivia.
Yeah,
Nice.
great
Good,
call.
Good eye.
I mean, it's a classic movie. I'm glad people are like bringing those things to awareness after rewatches.
Yes.
Well, that is going to do it for our experience with it. Please let us know below if there's any other trivia we missed, any fun facts you know that you want to share with us. This has been an incredible experience. Thank you so much for joining us, Reject Nation. We'll be back soon. Much love. Go watch something awesome.
It's time to shout out some of our super sexy patrons for the month. We get the big block going, and today I think we should do it like Whose Line style, where we're 2 sports commentators commentating some kind of match that all these people are involved in.
Okay.
Does that sound like a good idea or a
yeah,
really
I
bad
definitely
idea?
know I watch so much sports to know what
It could be anything. It's
here.
absurd. It doesn't. Okay, how about something else?
No, John, no.
All
We
right.
commit to the
Hey,
bit.
Reggie Rodriguez Jr. Oh, he's going for it. He just bounced the ball straight off his head into the goal.
Oh, Alejandra, she's taking her clothes off in the stadium.
Oh,
way to distract the
we
players.
got a streaker. Quick, Matthew Arms is out on the field. He's a security guard tackling the streaker.
Oh, Jack Forrest, he's taking off his clothes, attacking Alejandra.
Oh,
I don't know
goodness.
what's going on here. There's like an orgy happening on this football field, right? Football?
Oh, yes, it could be any sport. It could be changing sports because Jack Forrest just jumped onto the
I said
the
it, Jack
stadium.
Forrest already.
I mean, Namari
Sorry.
just followed Jack Forrest out with a basketball and is doing dribbling tricks all around the room.
I don't know what's going on here at this special sports arena, but Mike
Good.
Joyce is here. And he is throwing balls, multiple footballs
more
at everyone's
streakers.
heads.
And Mike Joyce is also a streaker. Kevin Meek is jumping in on roller skates. This just got interesting. It's roller derby now.
Oh, and Andrew Timms, he goes in and tackles Kevin Meek, pounds his face in
Adrian
with a
Timms.
hockey puck.
Yeah.
That's not what you're supposed to do with a hockey puck in the football game.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck? Navdeep Sidhu, get in there and ride the Zamboni. Smooth the field out. There's been so much destruction today.
And then Heather Gear ice skates onto the arena, slicing off Navdeep's head.
Oh, no, but then Jacob Neptune swoops in and picks her up for an immaculate lift trick before throwing her in the air.
And then Kayla the King goes in front of Jacob and gets naked for some reason.
No, more streakers on the arm.
Well, I don't know why it's only the woman getting naked.
Wait, there comes Olivier Hamlin. He's taking his pants off now.
Thank God, now it's
Perfect.
equal in
Now
this.
it is an equal opportunity assault fest.
I was about to say, because if people aren't witnessing this, they're going to think I'm
Alan Lake's naked
profiling
too.
them.
Now we have multiple cultures all naked on the ice.
So many naked
people
Kiera
from everywhere.
Kiera's showing up with a Bible.
Oh!
to
She's about
protest against the violence and nudity here on display.
Juan Longoria is passing out communion wafers to everyone in the stands. It's becoming a religious ceremony.
And Cliff Rodriguez shows up here. You think he's going to take his clothes off, but he doesn't. Because he, underneath his clothes, has a priest outfit. We're watching a confession go down, people. We're watching a confessional.
And everyone confesses their sins, thus raising the demon Yonrek from the depths here to claim the souls of all who have gotten naked in front of people in public.
Oh, but then Goat Nation shows up to interrupt this game with a shotgun full of salt because he's a demon hunter.
Of course. Joined by his brother, Lorenzo Baxter. Together they save people and hunt things.
And then differently, Shane shows up with laser beams.
Oh!
Superheroes coming in here to save the day and prove that gods aren't real.
Yeah. And then Marco Tunstall shows up in a mech suit and proves that science is king above all and cleans up all their ass.
Oh, but Simply Faded is like, I gotta put a stop to this. He goes to ChatGPT, tells it its problems, and then bam, solves the day. By everyone just falling dead.
Not falling dead, but then SJ94 enters a special code into the mainframe, code SJ94, that brings gas into the room to wake everybody back up.
And then what do you know? Justin Martin, as a firefighter, comes in going, I think my skills are unnecessary here.
And he just starts hosing people down.
And axing the dead bodies to make himself feel productive.
And then out from the fire hose comes Colin, fully naked, already took his clothes off. And more people streaking.
And more people streaking. And Philip J. Smith Jr., he shows up with his wife-to-be, thinking this is where he was supposed to get married that day, but instead finds a bunch of dead bodies. Traumatizing is soon to be.
Marjorie, I think you might be new, and you just walked into the room to behold all this chaos, and you wonder what the hell you just got yourself into by pledging to this.
And Jen Smith drives onto the field accidentally because she's in a rush to take her kids to school at 3 p.m. And then accidentally just runs over Mordecai, thinking she's the one responsible for all these bodies.
But you know who is responsible? Oh, look through the stands. It's Melanie LeBlanc. She runs out on the field, does a jump, then the long arm thing from Space Jam, and she dunks the ball.
And then her clothes fall off. Why are only the women naked? This isn't me creating this, guys. This is we're just commentating.
Public indecency. I didn't ask to see
I'm
this.
saying these women need to stop getting it. This is not me creating this for some reason.
Your lifestyle choices on me.
The women just
We're
won't
just here
stop
for
it.
sport. We're here for sportsmanlike conduct.
Anyway, that's polo.
That's polo. That's lacrosse for you. Stay pledged. We love you, and thank you for putting up with all this nonsense.
Good idea.